Morning, everybody. Morning. I don't have my normal sheet with me, so I'm gonna try to wing it.
Oh, Lord. Goodness gracious.
It'll be fine. We'll make it through.
I forgot to put some of my stuff.
Oh, who's batting lead off over here on the cameras? I ain't got a chance to look. Who was first up? Pam. Morning, Pam. Christy, Glenn, Cliff, JC. Hello to you. Uh-oh. Start my recorder over here. It's always something. Good Friday morning to you, everybody. Welcome in to another day, another edition of the Thunder Radio Morning Show. Glad to have you with us and along for the ride on your way into work, school, home from work, wherever it is that you are headed today. We're glad that you choose Thunder Radio and the Morning Show, brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle. There's many great ways to make you look great, function great, and feel great, including the M-Sculpt Neo. Give you the muscles you've always wanted. Learn more at drvanwinkle.com, 482 Interstate Drive in Manchester. Currently outside the Thunder Studios, feeling pretty good, a little cool, 48 degrees, a few clouds out there actually. Going to clear out for a high of 82 today. Going to be nice and warm overnight tonight, around 55. So some warmer temperatures, but fall temperatures ahead for the weekend, and you need that fall apparel, and you can get that at Wisteria Hill Boutique near downtown Manchester at 205 South Woodland Street. They even got your Tennessee gear, ladies. Get on by and see them at Wisteria Hill. That's 205 South Woodland Street. And they're online on Facebook. Search for Wisteria Hill Boutique. And online, it's wisteriahillonline.com to see all of their inventory and things of that nature. All right, we have a lot to do today. It's Friday. That means Florida Man. We've got Let's Get Lyrical, name that tune, Stupid Silly, or name that movie, whatever we're doing today. Stupid Silly Stat. The Friday Mix will be later on in the show. Comings and goings coming up in just a second as well. But first and foremost, I do believe we need to bring in the better half of the Thunder Radio Morning Show. Across from me sits the brains of this operation, the planner, the organizer, the CEO, and president of Coffee County Broadcasting Incorporated. She is by far the looks inside of this studio, the president-elect of the Manchester Chamber of Commerce, the microphone liquor, and one of the main reasons the rockin' world goes round. Holly, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good to have you with me.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday to everybody. Yes. End of the week.
Friday,
everybody. Last Friday of October. Can you believe that? A week from today, we're going to be in November. Sing it to him, Holly. Why did you think it was a best of day? Best of day sounds like a good idea. But no, we are best of. We are here. I want to be best of like the day after the election, but I feel like that's the day we should be here. You know what I mean? Because I'm sure they're still going to be looking for votes.
La, 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 la.
Listen to you sing it, Holly. My goodness. Is that Roxette over there? Comings and goings, what's happening in and around the Manchester community tonight. High school football is on the road. We head to Ottawa out in the Hamilton County area. We will be making that trip for you so you don't have to. It's Chattanooga traffic on a Friday. So we will report back on Monday how that goes. Take note of the early start tonight. Friday Night Thunder pregame show is at 5. Normally it's at 6. And kickoff tonight is at 6, normally at 7, because we're in the Eastern time zone. So if you're still back here listening in, you're going to tune in just a little bit early for all of the Friday night fun here on Thunder Radio. Be sure to tune in. We're going to have lots of fun. Okay. Other things going on. Last night, Coffee Middle School basketball with a road sweep over Harris. Girls and boys both winning. Congratulations. And Westwood splitting at home, the girls winning and the boys losing against West Tullahoma. They were in non-conference play. So congratulations to all the winners. And the boys, they were down 32-6, Westwood boys, and they came back and made it a 5-point game at one point in the fourth quarter. Yeah. It's a furious rally, but just came up a little short. Too big of a hole to get out of. All right, other things happening. Tomorrow is a big day. It's a day full. There is something for everybody tomorrow. One day of hope happening at the fairgrounds tomorrow for all those in need of assistance. That's happening tomorrow at the Coffee County Fairgrounds. Also tomorrow, of course, the Coffee Coaches Show live from Al White Fort Lincoln. That's every Saturday. But from all day long, 6 to 6, the Hillsborough Food Company is having their grand opening tomorrow. So you can go on out there and enjoy that. It's just an all-day affair. They got giveaways all day long and prizes and different things. So get on by and see them out in Hillsborough. From 12 until 3 on Saturday, Common John Brewing Company is having their trunk or treat / fall festival. Fest. It's there's trunk or treating. Bring your little ghosts and goblins. There's pumpkin painting. There's hay rides. That is Saturday from 12 until 3. Then from 3 until 5 over at the Coffee County Administrative Plaza, Custom Auto and Rod Shop will have their car cruise-in trunk or treat, which was a huge hit last year. Bring the kids, the ghosts and goblins out there. Free trunk or treating. It's a free event. You can see some cool cars and lots of cool costumes and things. That's at the Administrative Plaza, 1329 MacArthur Street. And then tomorrow night, I believe around 6, that starts the Common John Brewing Company adult costume party. It's a free event. It's not ticketed or anything like that. Hands-On Science Center, I think, has some tickets left for their adult Halloween party tomorrow night, starting at 6 or 6:30. And they have free childcare. It's 21 and over. So if you want to go to that, that's at the Hands-On Science Center. That's all that's happening tomorrow. First Baptist Church has a trunk or treat on Sunday. What time is that? Do you know?
I do know.
I know it's Sunday.
That is from 4 to 6.
4 to 6 Sunday evening at First Baptist Church. Another trunk or treat. There's so many trunk or treats. And then coming up next week on Halloween, which is Thursday of next week, there will be the Safe on the Square in downtown Manchester from 3 until 5. Again, fun, free event for the kids to go and do their trick-or-treating. And then, of course, you can do your trick-or-treating around town that night.
Yeah. Yes. I know the Rescue Squad has their annual thing that night as well.
Yeah, there's a lot of things happening. And then I think that gets us through Halloween. The next Saturday, the Sportsmen and Businessmen's Charitable Organization will have their fundraiser. Holly's got the deets on that.
Yeah, so it's going to be at the conference center again this year. It's dinner, music, live auction, silent auction, live music. Macy Tabor is going to be performing. It is a lot of fun. The Sportsmen and Businessmen's Organization, they do a lot of good work in our community, and we want to support them. If you want to support them and go to this event, you can get tickets by calling 931-212-6045. Check their Facebook page as well.
All right. Anything else that we're forgetting? Any events that I did not mention? I don't have my list with me, so I was just going off the top of my head. I feel like that was pretty good.
Yeah, you did really good. I would never have known you didn't have your list.
I don't have a list. No. So that's it. We're good.
I think we're good.
All right. We got a lot of things to do today. We're going to dig into those when we come back. What?
Nothing, buddy. I'm just listening intently.
Sometimes when you give me I can't tell if
I'm just trying to be attentive.
Did I forget something or? So I'm good.
I reckon.
All right. Thank you, Holly. Let's get a full weather forecast for everybody, shall we? 82 today, nice and hot. Could set some record highs, actually, today. Mid-50s overnight tonight. 72 on Saturday and Sunday. A few more clouds in the area on Saturday, but no rain in the forecast, unfortunately. But good for all those outdoor events. 75 on Monday, 76 on Tuesday. Long-range look into Wednesday, Thursday next week. That gets us to Halloween. Upper 70s on Wednesday and upper 70s on Thursday. Halloween. We do have a 20% chance of a shower on Halloween.
Hey.
So
look at there.
Cross your fingers, although that's probably not the best day to get it. But
probably the worst.
You'll get
time.
it. You take it when you can.
It'll rain from 5 to 8.
Right. It'll pour. Weather forecast brought to you by Patent Pest Control. Get those spiders, termites, fleas, ants. Hey, this warm weather, it's keeping the bugs out longer and longer and longer. And that means they're probably going to make it through the winter, too. That's not good. Call Patent Pest Control. Make sure they're not around for the holidays. 931-247-0781. No contract obligations to work with Patent Pest Control. Morning show here until 8:30.
Listen up, ladies. Most of us suffer from urinary incontinence. But what if I told you how to solve these issues? I'm talking about Mcella treatments with Dr. Van Winkle in Manchester. I'm Holly with the Thunder Radio Morning Show, here to tell you that the
Church of God's doing a trunk or treat 31st 5. Alrighty. Oh goodness, let's see.
Did they have trunk or treats when we were little?
I don't
remember them.
We just went door to door to strangers' houses.
I do remember at my church in Georgia, we weren't allowed to dress up. We could dress up like
an angel.
Cowboys or Indians.
Now you're not allowed to dress up like Indians at all. It was against the rules. We played Cowboys and Indians in kindergarten all the time. That's what we played.
I played in
Cowboys
school.
and Indians.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're allowed to even. And we sat down Indian style. Remember that?
It's crisscross applesauce.
Now it's crisscross applesauce. I'm like, what even is that? That's just a rhyming thing. I feel like that's where society started to go south.
Crisscross applesauce.
This is when we lost Indian style. Yeah. I don't understand how that's supposed to be offensive. I guess I just don't understand. I'm too simple-minded, I guess. I follow the New York Times just to see what the liberals are up to. It's always fun. And then they're all been out of shape because Donald Trump said we're going to get rid of a lot of federal taxes. And I'm like, yeah, we know exactly. We know that. That's why people are voting for him. Like they've exposed something.
I don't know. I don't really want to make this trip to Ottawa today. I think I need to pack my snackle box.
It's an hour and 40 minutes. It's not that bad.
It's probably going to be closer to 2 hours.
Probably. In kindergarten, we made guns out of the Legos, and we walked around with our finger guns playing Cowboys Indians.
Do you remember?
Are they allowed to even do that now?
When that kid got in trouble for eating his Pop-Tart
into the shape of a gun. They kicked him out of school.
It was like the shape of an L.
And they kicked him out.
Yeah.
What are you doing? We used to have finger guns, play Cowboys Indians, shot each other. Boom. At no point did I think I should go home and get a real gun. My thought process. And I don't think anybody was scared.
This is not a gun-related story, but I had a teacher in my elementary school, and I feel like she was from Jamaica. I can't remember. But she, one day a kid's watch was going off and it just kept beeping.
Remember, you used to have them watches and you couldn't figure out how to stop them?
I didn't have a watch growing up, but this kid did. And it kept beeping, and the teacher was trying to find out where the noise, to the point where she had, I think, went and got the principal to come down, and they didn't, I don't know if she thought it was a bomb. I don't know, but she was freaked out. Couldn't find it. They finally go over to the kid, and we were in like third or fourth grade. Figures out it's his watch. Has him take it off. She throws it on the ground and stomps on it. She was pissed.
And this is unparked Cherokee. Doesn't bother me. But it bothers Elizabeth Warren. She's 128th Cherokee.
Have Cherokee and Choctaw?
Yes.
Is your baby a Chippewa?
Trey's going to bed already.
Trey!
Radio management. Well, yes, it actually does. It's the morning show with Josh and Holly.
Somehow our conversation during the break over on the Carmine family dental camera shifted to Indian heritage.
It seems like everybody I talk to, they always got a little Indian in them. Indian is what I said.
Yeah.
Indian is what I meant.
About as much as Elizabeth Warren. About 1/20th.
I'm 1/16th Indian.
My favorite part is when she told everybody she was Indian. And then they finally got her to do like a blood test or heritage test or whatever. Came back as 1/16th, and she's like, told y'all. Everybody was like, no. Don't think so. I do not think so. All right. We got a lot of things to do today. Very busy day, but first we probably do need to talk a little bit about the incident that happened yesterday involving Phyllis Prater. Just absolutely devastating news out of Warren County. We kind of gotten that news yesterday towards the end of our show, and just tragic. If you've not seen it yet, the story's on our website at thunder1320.com. But a lot of people know Phyllis Prater. If you don't know Phyllis, you know Gary Prater from Prater's Barbecue here in Manchester, and of course they operate Prater's Barbecue in Morrison. And she was killed yesterday in a head-on collision with a fella who was running from the law and ended up running into her. And there's a lot of details to that have not come out yet that will come out later. And but there's a lot of different moving parts to that story. Law enforcement trying to get that person stopped. He was incredibly dangerous, and so that's just a shame that it ended that way. And all of our, of course, thoughts and prayers with the Prater family and the restaurants and the staff. Just crazy to see that kind of news around here, and just it's terrible that it happens to anybody. But when it's somebody you that's so involved in the community that you know so well, and it feels
like it shouldn't
so much
happen.
Philanthropic work in Warren County, especially, and then of course Gary does a lot of his stuff here in Coffee County. It's just terrible news. So I haven't seen anything about arrangements. I did not check this morning, but as we have them, we'll of course post them on our website at thunder1320.com. But y'all keep them in your thoughts and prayers. They got a lot that they're going to be going through, especially Gary and the close staff there at those places. They're very busy. So hopefully they can pull through that, and we'll let you know if there's anything you can do. But otherwise, I think the Morrison location remains closed. I know it was closed yesterday, and they said they would be closed yesterday, and they would let us know when they reopen. The Manchester location was open yesterday, and I think they will remain open, I think, for now. So anyway, not much else to say about that. Just terrible. Just so senseless.
Yeah.
So senseless. I believe the offender was a 24-year-old gentleman, and I use that term lightly.
Yeah.
Okay.
When in August, my grandpa come down from Pennsylvania, my grandpa and grandma, and
yes,
we took them to Prater's, and
to the Manchester location.
Yeah, and Gary was there. I think you were doing the Red Raider review that night, and they were very impressed with how friendly the staff was, and Gary come over and spoke, and so they stayed a few days and went back to PA. Well, my grandma messaged me yesterday because she saw it. She saw the news story on it, and she was like, I just hate that for them, that that they were such nice people, and it's amazing what an impact you can make on somebody and you don't even realize it.
Right. I know. It's just a shame that all that has gone down the way that it has. And I believe she was 61 years old. So far too young for anybody to go out like that. But and lots of thoughts and prayers with the first responders that are going through the investigative process of that, because there's a lot of moving parts to that. I spoke to some of them yesterday, and there's a lot of different aspects to that. There's the TBI involved. There's different agencies that came out of Rutherford County and ended up in Warren County. So a lot of different things happening. So we wish them all the best, and hopefully they can get through those tough times. Anyway, thought we needed to address that.
Yeah. All right.
What's next?
So do you
do you believe Indian heritage?
Do you believe in horoscopes?
No, I am not a horoscope person. Never really was.
Do you believe in ghosts?
I am a little bit on the fence there.
Okay.
In terms of ghosts and demons and spirits and things.
Okay.
I think that probably is a thing.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't, and here's the thing. Even if it's not, I'm going to say it is.
Okay.
Because I don't want one of them trying to prove me wrong. I don't know. There's some really weird things that happen that seem kind of inexplicable. It feels kind of ghostly.
Yeah.
I feel like that's probably, I don't think that it's like Casper.
I don't know. I can't, I don't know if I do or don't. I'm just kind of, I don't know.
But I don't, I could be wrong. I don't know.
Have you ever heard of numerology? Have you ever heard of
What's
that?
that one?
Okay. Let me take you down this little rabbit hole right fast. Okay, so it's been on my TikTok. I don't know why, but I just keep seeing videos of numerology, and apparently, like the day, the month, the year that you're born, you get a number. It's supposedly if you're, let me back up a little bit. Say you're born on the 5th, the 14th, or the 23rd.
Okay, the 5th, the 14th, the 23rd. Okay.
They say people that are born on these days are the most attractive people.
Okay.
So that's numerology.
I got you. What about the 12th? Smartest?
I'm not going to go through all the numbers, but I have some of them.
Well, I want the 12th.
The 3rd, the 12th, the 21st, and the 30th.
Psychopaths.
Yeah. Most likely to be divorced. No, I'm kidding. It's they're the funniest.
I'm holding true there. I'm a funny guy.
The funniest is if you have a birthday on the 3rd, the 12th, the 21st, or the 30th, you're gonna be funny.
You're a funny guy
because
or gal.
That's what numerology says.
What about yours? You're the 26th. You're the 6th.
I'm not the 26th.
No, I'm sorry.
Not at all.
I get you and the boy ones confused because you're both in July. The 6th.
Okay, so if you're born on the 6th, the 24th, or the 15th, it is said that these are the home and family oriented people. They want to be home. They want to.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
It says that?
Yeah.
That matches you pretty well.
Yeah, I know. It's
because you're pretty family oriented and you're pretty homebody like.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got me pegged. If you're born on,
Kim wants to know about the 22nd. Do you got the 22nd over there? Or did you even write that one down?
It didn't. See, it wasn't like a list. I had to go through a bunch of TikToks and watch a bunch.
Oh, there was a lot of research done here, folks. There was some
I put
research
some effort
done.
into it, so I had to wait for them. So I didn't get the 22nd.
Sorry, Kim.
If you're born on the 28th or the 8th, these are the people that make a lot of money.
Okay.
The 28th or the 8th. Those are your big money people. This one's kind of different. If you're a 7, if you're born on the 7th or the 11th, Y'all are soulmates. Like if you're born
Nice.
birthday is on the 7th, you want to find someone with a birthday on the 11th because they're very
Or also
compatible.
the 7th, or does it have to be the 11th?
11th and 7th. No.
So if I was born on the 7th and I found somebody born on the 7th, would that also work?
No.
It's got to be the 11th.
Yeah.
Okay.
7s are smart. 11s are charismatic.
Steer said, missed the money by 1 day. Man.
Yeah. So, okay. And I was looking, I'm like, okay, this is kind of like horoscopes, or it's kind of just, maybe it's one of those things that's so broad.
Yeah, right.
Because I'm a homebody, but I'm also very funny. So I could have landed in that category too. So I think it's just kind of one of those broad things. But there's this guy and he's going around, he's doing different podcasts and he's got a big following. I don't know his name, but he's saying, if you take your month, your date, and your year, and you come up with your number, that's your number. And I tried to do it and it was like 75. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that number, but I did yours and it was a 44. And apparently that's like a master number. That means you're going to excel in life.
Ho, ho, ho.
I don't know.
When does that start? Like, when do I get?
When you got married,
okay,
that you excelled.
That is true. I did outkick my coverage in a way, but then I feel like it's been downhill from there. Like I peaked.
Just enjoy the ride. Put your hands up and go downhill and just enjoy it.
And I got a text from one of our friends that her husband was born on the 28th, and we're poor. Well, our boy one was born on the 28th. I'm hoping he's going to make a lot of money.
Well, he's already making good
financial
decisions.
Yes.
He asked Josh how much of his paycheck he needs to be putting in savings.
Then he's like, can y'all pack my lunch for school? Because I don't want to go out and eat. It's expensive.
Fast food's expensive. He's a little old man. He's an old soul, that boy. Any hootie. The thing is, the guy, someone called him out and said, look, I was born on the 28th. I'm not whatever. Yeah. I'm not rich. And he was like, look, he says, what the numbers are saying is that you have that potential.
Yeah. You just got to tap into that.
You got to tap into it. And if you don't,
it's your fault.
Because it wasn't there. That's what he is saying.
Yeah.
But then there's people on here who are trying to like completely debunk. They don't want to
get real serious about this stuff, huh?
Because honestly, he does do it. It's fine up until he starts doing this. All right, you were born on the 12th. 12 minus 8 is 4. 4 is the number of passion. You're a passionate person. And it's like, you can't just add and subtract
random things.
Well,
I mean, I guess he subtracts the 8 because it's the birthday month.
But he'll do different ones. Okay, you were born in 1986. So we'll take the 19 and we'll add it to the 86. It's completely bonkers.
Yeah.
And he'll be like,
well, it's all bonkers. But then people get bought into it and they'll pay for things like this. People go see the mind readers and things.
He'll say, you're born on the 3rd. That is that's the characteristic or charismatic trait. I don't know. I'm not saying that's what it is, but 3rd letter of the alphabet, C, charismatic. 3 and 3 is 33, master number. You're going to be successful. It's like, it's so. But
then with this other person, 3 and 3 might be 6. And then this person, 3 and 3 is 33.
Exactly.
Like, it just changes it up. And that says I was born on the 24th, but identified with the 8th.
Right?
Yeah.
And it got me to think, I really got to thinking, could this be a thing?
No.
I'm a big believer in like karma.
I do believe in karma.
Like if you've got bad energy, like if you're at work and you're bad mouthing people and you just you're just a rotten to your core person, I feel like you're gonna
bad things will come
bad juju is gonna.
Because I think people pick up on it and they're not going to send good energy your way or good things your way or anything like that.
I'm talking about even if no one knows, even say you're the only person and you sneak out to a cemetery and you move somebody's headstone. Nobody knows about it. I feel like,
something bad will happen to you.
You're going to get yours, buddy. So,
people can usually judge character pretty good just based on being around people.
Yeah.
I mean, you can kind of just tell.
Well, you would think, but
Dogs are excellent judge of character. Shannon says, comes back threefold. Christy says karma is absolutely a true thing. Glenn says it's all BS.
Yeah, I feel like, because I'm like, if this were a thing, it would have to have existed before the invention of the calendar year. You know, before whoever sat down and said, okay, these are going to be our months.
Yeah.
Cavemen, you know, they didn't have June 6th or August 8th or 12th or whatever. Does that mean they didn't have these?
They just didn't know about it. Like, man, why is Bill so charismatic?
And then that got me to thinking about cavemen, and then that's how my brain works. And I'm like, do you think cavemen were funny?
No, I bet there was no humor at all.
Right? I feel like it would be
It's
very
all
dull.
very serious. It's all, you know, it's all
Like, do you think there
life
was
or death survival.
innuendos? Like,
I bet it was all very, very life or death daily, like animals. Although animals have fun too.
I think sometimes I feel like cavemen probably thought things were funny, like crude, like maybe a fall,
right?
like if someone fell,
like
maybe
that huge boulder fell and killed that guy.
But maybe, but maybe no jokey jokes.
Yes, I'm with you there.
Now I'm thinking, I wonder what the first joke was.
We've got to take a break. Holly's going to keep going down this rabbit hole, and she's taking different turns and spiderwebbing out into a whole different area. She could go for the next hour and a half.
Just think about it, though. You know, it's a chicken or the egg thing. What was the first thing that anybody ever said to intentionally make the other person laugh? I wonder what it was.
All right. That's enough of that. That's enough. We have to move along. Move along. Thunder Radio Morning Show, brought to you by Dr. Van Winkle. M-Cella treatments can solve urinary incontinence. That's been around forever. Urinary incontinence has, but not now, because Dr. Van Winkle can help with the M-Cella treatments. These are in-office treatments, no surgery required, non-invasive. Learn more at drvanwinkle.com, 482 Interstate Drive in Manchester. We got games when we come back. Stupid Silly Stat. Keep it right there.
Broadcasting from the Unity Medical Center studios, this is Thunder Radio,
your hometown radio station.
WMSR.
Start your day, the fresh and for.
Do you may tell you an inappropriate pickup line?
Yeah.
It's inappropriate.
Who's on? Anybody on Facebook?
I don't know who's on. I can't see.
Don't do it if our pastor's on.
I don't think he's on. Yeah, y'all push mute. If I do this right. I want to make sure I get it right.
Oh, yeah, get it right. So excited.
You know how to spell me?
M-E?
No, it's M-E-D.
I don't get it.
You're supposed to say there's no D.
Okay, there's... Oh, okay.
I told you it was inappropriate. And you wanted to hear it anyway. Shannon says nothing like waking up and you pee the K floor. And you got your man to fling it with. One caveman to another. Pull my finger. Certainly.
Did anybody watch Captain Caveman? Captain Caveman.
No.
You didn't watch it?
Nah. Oh. Traders, when we come back. Just do the lunch menu.
Look here. That don't look familiar.
I didn't watch it. Cliff said, love that show. Chrissy said that was a good joke I had.
And then they had it where his son would come on. Captain
Was that-
Caveman
what-
and Son.
What was that on? Like Cartoon Network?
This was a very old.
Old show. Okay.
He said, "Unga bunga."
So Friday tradition, I like to take a nap before the ball game. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that today because of the time schedule. So I'm already pre-cranky about this. I still think I can sneak one in. I think if I can, if I can really get my stuff done this morning. You know what I mean? And get out here early, go home, take a little nap. Would you like to nap?
1977 to 1980.
That's 3-year run there.
I know you watched Captain Planet. Captain Planet, he's our hero. Gonna take pollution down to 0. You remember that one?
I do remember that. I remember Captain Planet. Didn't watch it. Sounded boring.
You didn't watch it?
No.
Wind, water, heart.
That sounded boring.
I got
Sounds like Kamala Harris's campaign slogan.
we've not discussed the Menendez brothers this morning at all yet.
Well, because there's nothing to discuss. They said I feel like they recommended resentencing. Doesn't mean they're going to get resentencing, and doesn't mean they're going to get what they want.
They're going to go before the parole board now, right?
I don't think so. Let's look it up. Prosecutors recommend resentencing. Let's see. They will recommend to a judge to resentence the siblings. Doesn't mean that the judge.
I thought that was happening yesterday. I thought they were recommending.
No, he said that that's what they're going to do.
They didn't have to have
A hearing will be held in the next 30 to 45 days when a judge will ultimately decide whether the brothers will be resentenced. So a judge has to decide whether they will be resentenced, and then they would have to issue a resentence. So
Why are you getting so angry at
I'm not
me?
getting angry. I'm angry at the publicity of it. Seems misleading to me, and I'm still not. I'm
You seem
not
hostile.
No, I'm not sold on their reasonings, on the excuses that they've come up with. Because I'm sorry, but they blew their parents away with shotguns, and because they were being sexually assaulted, but they didn't even mention that at first until it seemed like a convenient excuse later, and then they went and spent a ton of money and skipped the country. I just feel like they just.
He didn't skip the country. He was playing in a tennis tournament.
Yeah, I'm just saying it feels a little to me.
Yeah. So you don't think the
I don't.
assault
I'm not
happened?
sold on it. If I was a jury, I probably wouldn't have bought it. No.
Really?
No.
Hmm.
There's not enough there for me. Their behavior post murder was, I don't know. If they get resentenced, then they would have to go in front of the parole board. But who knows if a judge is even going to go with that? A judge may look at that and be like, no. But it's California, so they probably just let them out, give them a couple $1 million.
You've been warned. This is the Thunder Radio Morning Show with Josh and Holly.
Back on the Thunder Radio Morning Show, rolling along on this Friday morning. Hey, we got the Friday mix coming up. People look forward to that. It's a fun little song. Coming up in just a little while. Also, we got the games to play. Stupid Silly Stat in actually just a couple of minutes. But first, Holly, what's for lunch over at Prater's Barbecue today? They are open in Manchester.
All right, Cajun catfish, fried catfish, smoked pulled pork, smoked pork chops, mashed potatoes, baked beans, broccoli and cheese, mac and cheese, pasta salad, coleslaw, or side salad. Get your choice of a meat, 2 sides, a drink, and bread, all for just $9.99. You can find Prater's at 620 Woodbury Highway.
And now it's time for stupid, silly statistics that you never knew
I don't know where you're getting your statistics.
and probably don't need.
Kim, did you bring your statistics?
Stupid silly stat revved up by our friends at Freedom Automotive in Manchester. They got new tires for that vehicle, and they offer financing for those new tires at Freedom Automotive, 515 Hillsborough Boulevard in Manchester. Y'all get on by and see them right in front of College Street Elementary School. And matter of fact, they are open 6 days a week for your convenience, Monday through Saturday. Holly?
This is the second most common thing that kids stick up their nose. What is it?
Oh, this is going to be a good one. 728-1320. 728-1320. First person with the right answer is going awesome Friday prize pack of a brand new shirt. You get a brand new shirt.
This is the second most common thing
Second most common thing.
that kids stick up their nose.
728-1320. What's the first most common thing?
I don't know. It
Their
doesn't
finger?
say. I was going to say a finger. Let me look.
All right, 728-1320 or 728-3526 to take your guesses this morning on Stupid Silly Stat. Morning show.
Is it crayons?
Crayons is a good guess, but that's not it. Good try.
That's nostril sized.
Yeah, crayon goes right up there. Not it, though. Crayons. Right answers win prizes. Wrong answers get to call back and try again. 728-1320. Morning show.
Pencil eraser.
Pencil eraser is a great guess. That's kind of what I thought, but that's not it. Good try. And somebody guessed that pretty quick over on the cameras, too, in the chat room. Morning show.
Corn.
Not it.
I don't know why that made me laugh, but
Corn.
she said it in a way that
Sound like Phyllis.
she was like, it's corn.
Morning show.
M&M's.
M&M's a good guess, but not it. Not it. Corn.
There's different results for what's the most common, but this one says crayons
Okay.
are the most common.
Crayons are the most common. What's the second most common thing that's going up children's noses? 728-1320. Morning show.
Peas.
Peas. Did you say peas?
Peas.
Yeah, peas.
Peas. Not it.
Peas, stop putting stuff in your nose.
Morning show.
Gum.
It's not gum. It's the way she said it.
She said gum like she was applying lipstick in a mirror.
Gum. Morning show.
A rock.
A rock?
Did you say a rock?
Yes.
Oh, good try. Not it, though. Not a rock. Morning show.
Straw.
A straw. Good try, but not it. I'm going back to the one that said peas. Could you imagine having that smell stuck up in your nose?
Some people like peas. I like peas.
The smell of them? You like the smell of peas? Tell me that's a good smell. Morning show.
Penny.
Did you say a
A
penny?
penny. Mhm.
Good try. Not it. Morning show.
Paper.
Paper. Not it. Good try. The teachers calling in with their guesses. I know what they've seen, you know? Morning show.
A bean.
A bean. Not it. Morning show.
Is it Legos?
Legos is a great guess, but not it. Not it. 728-1320, playing Stupid Silly Stat, brought to you by Freedom Automotive. This is the second most common thing stuck up kids' noses.
I've had to do an X-ray on a kid before to see what was up their nose, and you can see it in their nasal cavity. And I've taken a lot of X-rays where kids eat money.
Mm. See that in their
You
tummy?
can count the change.
Money in their tummy.
Mm-hmm.
How do they get rid of that? They just pass it?
Pass it.
Ew. That sounds painful the older you get, right? I need that to be as soft as possible. Morning show.
Finger.
Finger. Good try. Not it. Morning show.
Boogers.
What'd you say?
Boogers?
Boogers.
No. Not it. Good try.
They're getting them out,
No.
not putting them in.
What's the second most common thing that kids stick up their nose? I will say it is a food.
Are we behind on time?
Yeah, there we are. A little. Yeah, we are. I got to play the Friday mix today. So there's a little hint for you.
Gum.
Carn. Microwave smells like popcorn.
I never stuck things in my nose.
No, me neither. Morning show.
Raisin.
A raisin.
Not it.
Raising these kids is hard.
Morning show.
A macaroni.
A macaroni. Not
At
it.
least there's a hole in the middle of that so they can
Morning
still
show.
breathe.
Scissors.
Oh, we're
Say
racist.
Scissors. Not it. Morning show.
Pasta.
Did you say pasta?
Pasta.
Yeah, good guess, but not it. Morning show.
French fries.
There it is. French fries is the right answer. It's French fries. Kids be sticking fries up their nose. I don't know why. What's your name?
Emily.
Good job, Em.
Good job.
Thank you.
French fries. All right. Well done. Come on,
Thank you
I'll get you a
very
shirt.
much.
Yes. French fries.
I feel like the salt would
Burn.
irritate your inside of your
That's
nose.
sensitive area
Yeah.
there.
I don't like stuff in my nose.
She does not, especially wedding cake.
I had my face slammed into a cake at one point in my life, and the cake went so far in my nose. All I can remember it was painful, and I couldn't get it out. Cake icing is hard to get out of your nose,
Yeah.
and it's because it's kind of oily, and I hated it. So before when we cut our wedding cake beforehand, I told Josh, I said, look, you can rub this on my face. You can get it on my dress and my hair. I don't care. Please don't shove this in my nose. I don't like that. And he's like, okay, got it. So we cut the cake. He gets his piece, and he takes that cake with like the palm of his heel of his hand there and shoves that cake so far into my nose.
I didn't mean to.
I walked out of the reception and sat in my car and cried and held one nostril closed and blew cake for a pretty good while. And then my bridesmaids came out and they were like, Holly, it's time for your first dance. And I'm like, I'm it's annulled. I'm not doing it. I'm not marrying. I'm done. We're divorced now.
I was trying to find an attorney myself. I was like, that's stupid.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to. It was
I just
accident.
told you.
I know
It
you- I
wasn't
know
like
you
I
just
had
told me.
told him a week before. It was right before. I'm like, hey, please don't put this up
And
my
you
nose.
started to push, and so I started to push, and I didn't even really see where it was going. I didn't mean to. It was an accident. I didn't do it. I didn't like. I'm gonna shove this
I
out of her
just
nose.
needed you to make a conscious effort to not do that thing.
I didn't want to get it on your dress because that's expensive.
That was our first fight as a married couple.
Yeah, we made it to the reception. So I don't know, what, an hour?
Yeah, an hour. Don't put things in my nose. I just don't like it.
All right, we got other things to do today. I want to tell everybody about Dirt Works. So this is the time of year where it's a little drier, obviously. Rain's coming in the spring, probably. February, March, April, it'll be raining, it'll be flooding. We'll be like, man, we need some dry time. So this dry time now, take advantage of it and call our friends at Dirt Works. This is when you can do some excavation at your home. You can move things around. You can take and rework the way things drain. Okay, you can do things where you install new drainage systems, cut in new driveways, all that. Land clearing. Perfect time to do it. It's dry. Call our friends at Dirtworks, 931-409-0782. That's 931-409-0782, 931-409-0782, and online at dirtworksforyou.com. Quick news break. Is it Name That Movie?
Name that movie.
Name that movie when we come back. We got the Friday mix coming up in just a little bit as well. Let's get lyrical, Florida Man. Just a lot of things happening on this Friday on the Thunder Radio Morning Show.
Now, another update from the WMSR Thunder Radio News Center.
Megan says, little listener Miles is getting a real kick out of y'all this morning talking about things going up noses. Good morning, Miles. Thanks for...
Don't put anything up your nose.
Don't put anything up your nose. No, don't do that. Do not do that.
When I watched...
Shannon said, now it's time to bury that body. Call Dirtworks. Yes. Yeah. Don't bury any bodies.
When I watched Ace Ventura, he's at that party, and there's like hors d'oeuvres, and he's got all that. It looked like snap beans. Anyway, he had blueberries in his nostrils, and he blew them out at the same time. And I always wanted to try that. I'm like, that looks fun. I would
accidentally suck in, and they would go up into my passages.
I want to stick blueberries up my nose and then blow them out, but I don't. That's how much I don't like stuff in my nose.
I never was big on that. You had was it milk come out of your nose or something in front of some people?
I was at lunch. We had just moved to Tennessee. I was at Westwood Elementary School, sitting next to the boy who I thought was the dreamiest. And somebody made me laugh. And so much milk came out of my nose all over my tray that it looked like somebody turned on a milk faucet. I was so embarrassed.
A lot of people wonder how Holly ended up with me. I think she just embarrassed her way out of every other relationship possibility. And I was all that was left. And there's other reasons. Speaking of, we need to find somebody new to clean our station because I'm firing my last cleaner. I hadn't seen her.
She said she comes by on Fridays.
We told her Wednesday. She needs to get back here and do it today because it's a mess in here, and we got guests today.
You tell her. Why
do I got to tell her to do her job?
No. Why do you want me to tell her?
She don't listen to me.
Josh will come in there, and he'll be like, hey, the girl one's got a whole basket of laundry in here in her room. Instead of just being like, hey, pick your laundry up. He comes to me and wants me to do it. After a while, I hear him coming. I'm like, oh, I got to go somewhere. Here comes Josh to tell me something. I got to get out of here.
She don't listen. And I don't know what I'm supposed to do about that. So you go tell her. You could slap her around if she don't listen. I learned at an early age I could squirt liquid out of my left eye. Milk, Coke, whatever. It was a party favor for years.
Who said that?
Shannon.
It sounds like something that before you said who it was, I'm like, that sounds like Shannon.
That sounds painful. And gross. I wouldn't want to see that.
It comes out of his nasolacrimal duct.
Holly is a medical professional. Was. She may go back to after I get fired from the morning show.
I'm the president and CEO of this company, buddy.
If I just up and quit and left town,
that would be awesome.
Do you think you would stay doing this, or would you sell the station and do something else? Because I'm curious to see how you would do with all the other things.
I wouldn't do the other things. I'd bring somebody in.
Okay.
Probably I'd find him at the gym.
Uh-huh. Good luck. Do you know how to get to the gym? Is his name Jim?
Maybe.
You'd have an easy icebreaker because your key card wouldn't work.
You're so funny.
Ma'am, this is not for this gym. Oh, haha, oops. Thursday night, we'll let you rock it. All right, we got, name that movie here. And the Friday maybe a little bit later on. Did I push the wrong button? You ready to come back? Another segment of this thing. So much fun.
Cancel culture thinking. You know what? You might want to change the channel. Yeah, because you're about to get offended. Okay, you've been warned. This is the Thunder Radio Morning Show with Josh and Holly.
Friday edition of the morning show brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle. M-Sculpt Neo treatments can solve urinary incontinence. Nope, that's the wrong one. M-Cella treatments can solve urinary incontinence. Get on by and see them at drvanwinkle.com, 482 Interstate Drive. Non-invasive in-office treatments. I am Josh. Holly, welcome back.
Thanks, buddy.
Getting you guys to work, getting you to school, getting you home from work, just getting you through your morning. Thunder Radio's morning show. Proud to be with you today, each and every Monday through Friday, 6:30 until 8:30. Congratulations to Emily, who won on Stupid Silly Stat. We got more games coming up right here. But first, temperature check. I see the sun out there. We had a few clouds overnight, but they've kind of cleared out. 48 degrees right now. A few clouds in the sky, but otherwise sunny today and nice and warm. 82 degrees for your high today. We got fall temperatures this weekend, though. We'll be in the low 70s. And that means you need fall apparel. Wisteria Hill Boutique has that. Locally owned boutique with great pricing and great selection. Near downtown Manchester, Wisteria Hill, 205 South Woodland Street. They're in the Woodland Shopping Plaza. They're on the corner of 41 and Woodland Street. All right, Holly, name that movie.
Yeah, Josh has got a little snippet of a movie he's going to play. Once you have figured it out, give us a call on the Ben Lomond hotline. The area code is 931-728-1320. Or you can dial 728-3526 for a chance to win what, Josh?
Black Rifle Coffee this morning. Which one are we working with here? I see something in the answer. Is that what I'm working with? Or that's the only one I've got that's different?
Then that's what you're working with.
Okay, 13 seconds long?
Yeah.
Okay, I was making sure it wasn't a different clip. Yesterday you had the hint and then you had a clip for the after.
No, I do not have that.
Okay, I was making sure. All right, 728-1320, name this movie.
I need that ball. Get me the ball. You need the ball. Get me the ball. Get you the ball. Are you going to get me the ball? I'll get you the ball. I hope he doesn't kill somebody.
728-1320, what is that movie? That's a good clip. Morning show.
Water boy.
No, not it. Good try.
Good guess.
But not it.
I see where your
Morning
mind's
show.
at.
Was it The Replacements?
It is The Replacements. Yes, well done. It's The Replacements. What's your name?
This is Richard.
Richard. All right, Richard. Good job. You are the winner today. I got some Black Rifle coffee for you up here.
Sounds great, man. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Yeah, good one, because we had some wrong guesses. We had the Water Boy and some people over here on the Carmine Family Dental Cams. We had a longest yard guess over there.
Play it again.
I need that ball. Get me the ball. You need the ball. Get me the ball. Get you the ball. Are you going to get me the ball? I'll get you the ball.
It's Football Friday. I wanted to use a football movie, and
I hope he doesn't kill somebody.
When I think about this clip, I always think of Brendan Shepard. He graduated last year. He was on the football team. He also played baseball, but that's the kind of athlete he was. Like just kind of crazy like that. And I feel like that this year it's probably Jaden Carter.
Yeah, you got to be a little crazy.
Yeah.
To be good at football. You have a little crazy in you.
I love those players. They're my favorite.
Well, you got to be able to harness it.
Yeah.
You know. Morning show.
Waterboy?
Good, yes, but that was wrong. You just missed it. The caller before you got it right. It's the Replacements.
Oh.
Thanks for playing.
They sounded disappointed.
They sounded very disappointed.
Oh,
darn it. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. If you get the wrong answer, it just means you were brave enough to try.
You're brave.
I would have never.
Brave little toaster.
I would have never called the radio station to guess. I don't think I ever did. Did you ever call a radio station and play a game or take a guess at something when you were growing up?
I was in elementary school and I was not supposed to be playing on the phone. And I called in and I was live on a radio show and I was a child. I had no business calling in. It was.
But you wasn't like an accidental call, like you were listening and then called?
Yeah, they said they're like, call in now. And they said the number and I'm like, I know numbers. And I, typed them into the phone there. And
then her mom beat her later.
Made me go pick my own switch.
Yeah. For playing we don't play on the phone.
Man, that was torture in itself, going to pick your own switch.
Holly's mama didn't play no games. Kids today are soft. They don't even know.
I don't, other than a belt or a switch, I don't remember getting whipped by. I know people and their mama whipped them with a wooden spoon or a paddle or. They
hit you with anything they get their hands on.
Yeah, flip flop or something.
Sometimes your mom would just be swinging. Closed fist. And you can't hit back.
I got in trouble. I had gotten in trouble in my teen years. I was 16 at the time. I had gotten in trouble. And they called my mom. And I was like, please do not call my mom. You can... I don't know if you needed to anything but that.
Call my mom.
Let's run away together. Please don't call my mom. So when they called my mom and she came to get me, I told my friends beforehand, I'm like, when she starts hitting me, y'all just look away. Y'all look the other way.
Don't watch.
I don't want y'all to see me like this.
Don't watch. Bless Holly. Some bad decisions.
I deserved a whipping.
Some bad decisions.
Any hootie. Going to Ottawa.
He's just changing subjects.
Yeah, let's just hop off that subject. I was a good kid.
James said, I picked up the phone. I picked up the phone to listen to other conversations on it after watching my mom do that. Do you remember when you could do that? You could pick up the same line in the house?
wait
a minute. What are we talking about?
I have a very strong sense of I don't want to invade somebody's privacy. Like I would never read someone's diary or like a journal, or if there were secret folders on their computer. I have no desire to see the inner workings of someone's private life. Like I didn't like that. I felt like that was a bad juju type of thing. Some bad karma was
come back and get you.
Yeah. I didn't.
Holly's not a very nosy person.
No, I don't. I got enough to handle on my end. I'm not trying to listen to your mess.
Common John Brewing Company has their, a couple of big events tomorrow. They got Trunk or Treat for the kids and Halloween or Fall Festival from 12 until 3. They have pumpkin painting, and they'll be having some hay rides and things like that. That's from 12 until 3 Saturday at Common John Brewing Company, 210 Woodbury Highway. And then tomorrow night, the adult costume contest starts at about 6 o'clock We'll see you there. All right, folks, it's Friday. That means the Friday mix. Let's get it all fired up right here. We got more fun when we come back. We got Florida Man Friday. Let's get lyrical. Birthdays later on the morning show. We're here until 8:30. 728-1320. Call in those birthdays. Be back. More morning show. Cliff said, remember when you could dial up the weather or movie listings? I do remember calling to listen to the movies.
Yeah, I didn't dial the weather, but I did.
Well, you can still call and get the weather, I think. You can call and it'll tell you the current temperature.
728-1320. We do it all day.
Yeah. What's the weather? There's the 411 or remember information. You call that, and I have the number for Holly. Just go ahead and connect me. Another 10 cents. I don't care. There's like 75 cents a call.
You don't remember when the high school had payphones in it?
It did when I was there.
I asked you before. You said I don't remember there being payphones.
I remember there being payphones in
Okay.
high school. Yeah. I probably just wasn't paying attention to you that day.
You're a punk.
Florida Man Friday when we come back?
Yep.
Boom. Yeah, I do remember the payphones. I just don't know if I ever used them. Remember there used to be one down here at Spring Street. We stopped there a lot. Used that one a lot. There's one at Greens we used a lot too. I'm getting requests from people if your mom will beat their kids.
She'd be happy to. That's her favorite thing is whipping kids.
She said, okay, yeah. Oh. Probably left.
We're going through this candy pretty well.
455-1212. Is that where you get the weather? I can't remember the number. I know there used to be the number you could call to get it and the time. Give you the time.
What's your favorite Halloween candy?
Reese's.
Reese's.
Yeah, you call it Halloween candy, but it's like all year round candy. The pumpkin Reese's. What, don't you throw that up there?
I'll throw wherever I want. I'll throw it right here. I think it's funny that you tell me not to throw trash somewhere when I'm constantly going behind you and the kids at home picking up after y'all.
No,
There's still a chainsaw on my back porch.
that's where it is now.
No, it's not.
That's where it goes. I need quick access to
It
it.
don't have a cover. I'll unload the dishwasher. It'll be unloaded. They'll come in, make them something, eggs, whatever. They throw all the dishes in the sink. I'll get it.
That's what you're there for. I thought you liked the old school.
I wash, fold, dry, hang up his clothes, and I'll put the folded clothes on his dresser. Won't even put it away.
I put them up.
No, you don't.
No, I do.
I
put
have to
them
be
up.
like, put your clothes up.
I put them up. Sometimes in a hurry. Sometimes.
No.
Kevin wants to know if you took your vitamins this morning.
I did not, but they're in my purse. But I do have my banana. I have to keep the banana off the screen. I can't be around the banana.
Last time she beat that banana, it was
I'm
black on
just
that microphone.
fidgety. I'm just fidgety. I like to piddle, fidget.
Shannon said you didn't take the anger management pill.
Do I sound angry?
Yeah, you're being very direct.
Tired of picking up after 3 grown people.
Stop doing it. Make them do their own laundry.
Are you doing your own laundry too?
I know we're married. You're supposed to do my laundry. They got to learn to grow up. Go get their own spouses to do their laundry. Cliff said, just call that number and there's a commercial for Life Alert. Then they give you the time and temp. That's perfect. All senior citizens should have a Life Alert. Remember that lady. Kevin said she's really cranky this morning. Smile.
Did he tell me to smile?
Smile, Holly. Where's my smile? Where's my hug?
Matt Norman did that to me last night at the basketball game. He was sitting up in the bleachers and he goes, Holly, where's my hug? So I took his picture and posted it.
I saw that.
Payback.
Oh my goodness.
A haunted house, but full of men asking you where their hug's at or telling you to smile.
Smile. You're prettier to look at. All right, Florida Man Friday is now. Or do you want to let's get lyrical on Florida Man Friday after the 8 o'clock hour?
Yeah, I don't care.
We'll do let's get lyrical now.
Okay.
Let's do a run of games. Tessa says nothing makes someone not smile faster than someone telling them to smile.
Right?
Here's your smile.
If I wanted to smile, I would be.
Brains and the looks. She just needs Josh to push all the fancy buttons.
The snowflake button makes it cold, cold, cold. Set temperature makes it hold, hold, hold.
This is the morning show with Josh and Holly.
Yes, it is. Here until 8:30 today, Friday edition of the Thunder Radio Morning Show, brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle. It's been a busy morning. We've had a lot going on since 6:30. Don't forget, news and sports can be found 24/7 over at thunder1320.com. Click there and be sure to stay up to date on your local news every day at thunder1320.com. All right, we've got things coming up. We got birthdays. We're going to rearrange the show a little today. Florida Man Friday, we're going to do in the 8 o'clock hour. And now we're going to play Let's Get Lyrical.
That's right. He's got a little snippet of a... No, let me back up. What am I even doing here?
Let's get lyrical.
I'm going to tell you guys the name of a song and the artist, and I'm going to ask a question. The answer to that question lies in the lyrics of that song. It's Halloween themed. Keep that in mind. And also, this is a family show.
Well, there's only one right answer, guys. All right, so 728-1320. If you know the answer, call in on the Ben Lomond Connect hotlines. And I've got one of our brand new Thunder Radio shirts that we just got last week that you're going to win. But you got to know the right answer. Holly?
Give me just one brief pause here.
Well, I didn't have to play it here. I thought you were ready.
I think I was ready.
What happened over there?
I was.
Where are you?
Hang on. See, this morning I had it ready, and then I changed the lyrics. I changed what lyric and what question.
Part you were going to do. Okay,
yeah.
Okay.
Give me just a second.
Okay.
Entertain the people. It's harder than you think.
Well, I will remind everybody while we wait on Holly to get the Let's Get Lyrical trivia ready. Birthdays are coming up in about 7 minutes or so, maybe 8 minutes. You can call those in anytime at 728-1320. Then after the top of the hour, we will have Florida Man Friday in that 8 o'clock time slot. Are you still looking? Do we just need to skip this and do Florida Man?
You're getting on my nerves, buddy. I'm going to get there. Just give me a second.
Shannon said she hit her reset button. Please stand by. It's like your computer is updating. Do not turn it off.
Good night, 11. Okay, here it is.
We need to re-explain the whole game again. It's been so long. So many people have just changed the channel.
You want... Okay.
All right. So Holly's got song trivia.
I'm going to ask you a question. Tell me the answer.
Let's get lyrical.
In the song, Somebody's Watching Me by Rockwell, I always feel like somebody's watching me. All right. That's the song. The question is... Wait a minute.
Is this a joke? Are you kidding?
What is he afraid to do in the shower?
What is he afraid to do?
Yeah, when he's in the shower. When he's in the shower, what's he afraid to do? Okay.
Are we good there?
In the song Somebody's Watching Me by Rockwell. When he's in the shower, what's he afraid to do?
Morning show.
Close his eyes.
That's a good guess, but it's not right.
Not quite right. Morning show.
He's afraid to wash his hair.
He's afraid to wash
his hair. Well done. Who is this?
This is Holly Johnson. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Holly Johnson. How are you?
Doing well. Thanks for coming and supporting Westwood last night, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Holly was
happy
there
to do it.
Taking some pics, and Steer was there broadcasting. Yeah, you got that right. It is wash the hair. Afraid to wash the hair. I've got an answer over here. Let's play
Good
this.
job, Holly.
Thank you. Have a great day.
See ya.
I'm afraid to wash my hair.
Leslie had it right over on the Carmine Family Dental cameras. Wash the hair.
I like that little song.
Shannon said 3 segments later, we finally got this done.
Sorry, that he threw me off by switching it, and
But I asked during the break if you wanted to switch it, and you said yes.
Yeah, that'd be fine. But I guess I was ill prepared.
I mean, if you could have been like, "No, I'm not ready." I'm like, "Okay."
I thought I was ready until I remembered that I called an audible.
Ready.
Yeah.
I thought I was ready until I wasn't ready. That's okay.
Somebody's texting me. Okay.
Shannon said she lost his last year's Easter egg over there. It's okay, Holly. You recovered. We got through it. We got an answer. Now, Holly Johnson and I are in a lot of group messages, but she's not supposed to be in them. We have a friend that wants to text me and Holly a lot, but she'll text me and Holly Johnson.
Yeah.
There's a long thread of her sending the wrong group.
Nobody names their baby Holly anymore.
Oh, no.
It's a good, solid name. It's a good name, Holly.
Well, we can have another one. We'll name it Holly.
No. No, thank you.
But can you imagine the uptick in Holly names now that you're so famous?
Oh, grow
There's going to be a lot of Hollies.
You're
a lot of
such
Hollies.
A punk.
No, there's going to be, I mean, who's not going to want to name their daughter Holly? I mean, radio, morning show, co-host.
Sometimes I hate doing this show with you. I really
Chamber
do.
of Commerce president next year. I mean, golly, I mean, power name. President and CEO of a broadcast company.
Next time you see Josh, make sure to ask him the nice lady's name that hems his shirts. She'll be happy to hem them for you as well.
Makes that up. She just makes that up. All right. Congratulations to Holly Johnson. Earlier, it was Richard. And then before that, it was Emily, our prize winners today. We got birthdays coming up next on the Thunder Radio Morning Show. Brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle. Emcella treatments can solve urinary incontinence. Learn how to get that done today with no surgeries. These are in-office treatments. drvanwinkle.com.
Listen up, ladies. Most of us suffer from urinary incontinence. But what if I told you how to solve these issues?
Yes. Also a mic licker.
You guys.
1% of pumpkins are named Holly. Well done. Well done right there. Do you remember that?
Stop.
Stop what? I was just asking if you remember that.
I saw a TikTok and it was like this guy's talking and it sounds like inspirational tone.
Mm-hmm.
And he's saying your husband is supposed to annoy you. He's supposed to be the person that gets on your nerves. And I swiped out of that so fast because I'm like, you're not gonna switch this around and make it be trendy.
Well, man, I don't do it
for
on
my
purpose.
husband to annoy me. Yes, you do. It gives you life.
And then
It's also Lane. What's his last name? Logan's brother.
who's Logan?
Mossy Pot Logan.
Lane fan.
Fan.
A lot of birthdays.
Let's look what numerology says about what's today's date?
25th.
25th. Do I have that written down? Of course I don't.
You think you would have planned for the day that we were talking about.
In a world of cluttered garages, Lotus starts a cleaning process, putting readers' valuable belongings at risk. His only hope, Acme Storage in Manchester, a secure haven for his precious items. Impenetrable gates, 24/7.
It says that people born on the 25th are intellectual, introspective, independent, perfectionists, and intuitive. They are known to be analytical and have a strong mind. They love understanding how things work.
So broad. Your favorites when like the mind readers are like, something tragic has happened to you in the past. Why do you think I'm a mind reader? I'm damaged.
That wouldn't be a mind reader. I think you're thinking of psychic.
Psychics. Yeah, sorry. Wrong one. Psychics.
Gosh, if you were going to contribute to the segment, you think you'd put a little effort.
Your attempts to be mean are pitiful. Also, you're hosting Swap Shop today. So.
See, he'll say something like that and do something like that, but I will burn this station down and be like, no. Not so funny now, are you? Funny guy. While it burns behind me.
Like the Joker. She's crazy. Birthday time on the Thunder Radio Morning Show. Call in those birthdays, 728-1320. Today is a very big day because it's Friday. That means it's Grand Prize Day. We take all the birthdays from all week long and we draw for a grand prize, a birthday cake from the Manchester Food Lion. So if you know someone who had a birthday earlier in the week, you can still call it in. And then, of course, later today, we'll draw for our daily prize, the slice of pie from the Mercantile Cafe, Bakery, and Gift Shop. Yesterday's winner was Sydney Shelton. We also like to draw at the end of the week for our grand prize amongst our anniversary people, a floral arrangement from the Mossy Pots. Here we go. Happy birthday, Mary Marshall. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to John Philip Duncan. Landon Abalana. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Jason Creek. Our studio audience is rowdy today. Lane Fan with a birthday. And LeBron Haggard, happy birthday to you. Uh-oh, somebody was on line one. I thought I had a birthday. I'll call it back in. I'll take birthdays live on air. All right, Holly celebrities.
Yeah, Katy Perry turns 40 today. Katy Perry.
She used to be a button pusher, but
not so much.
Not
okay.
so much anymore.
It's the late Pablo Picasso's birthday today. Craig Robinson turns 53. That's Daryl on The Office.
Pretty funny.
Drummer Chad Smith is 62. Will Ferrell lookalike.
Yeah. Red Hot Chili Peppers. He's really good drummer and does look just like Will Ferrell. Is that it?
That's it. That's all I got.
Oh, that does it for birthdays. You can still call them in anytime at 728-1320. We are across the top of the hour. That means it's time for Morning Show Overdrive, financed by New Haven Mortgage. Heather Phillips and her team, over 60 years of experience in the home lending industry, and they're here to help. Maybe you're a first-time home buyer and you just don't know the next steps. Don't Google it. Do not Google it. You're going to end up with some random chatbot in California or something. Go down there and see them in Manchester. Local people, they know the market, and they are experienced. They know the people around here. They know the realtors. They know all the home inspectors. They know all the right people. All right, go by and see them at 1300 MacArthur Street, New Haven Mortgage, or you can find them online at newhavenmtg.com. NMLS 1477317.
Broadcasting from the Unity Medical Center studios.
We're your friends. We're your neighbors. Locally owned and operated. Thunder Radio. WMSR. Manchester.
Top of the hour. Oh.
I got a lot of stuff I need to do in a short amount of time.
I got a lot of stuff I need to do in a short
I
amount
feel
of
like I
time.
work best under pressure, though.
Me too. I need to procrastinate. You probably should get some breakfast first. And I'll work better on a full tummy.
I don't think that's a good idea, buddy.
I think I should get some breakfast. Like a biscuit.
Well, we could do a quick biscuit.
Like a quick biscuit.
We can't do a sit down.
No, I'm busy. It's like a quick biscuit, though, would be good.
Okay. I'll allow it. I'll allow a biscuit.
Are you got a quick biscuit?
Yeah, I'll get a quick biscuit.
And then I can get my work done and get home and take a nap. I can do it. I'm going to do it. I don't care if it's only a 30-minute nap. I'm taking one.
That's all I need is
our
house. You cannot nap at our house.
I like an hour and 15.
You lay down.
She naps a little better when I'm there.
And you doze off. And all of a sudden, for no reason at all, someone comes down your driveway and it sets the alarm off and
turn the driveway alarm off.
Well, I'll make sure to turn it off and go to sleep, and somebody will call me. I'll have my do not disturb on, but they'll call twice in a row and bypass it and wake me up.
What I think is funny is Holly can send out a group message to her family and be like, I'm taking a nap. Do not bother me. Her sister will call.
Are you up yet?
I am now.
She used to do that to me, and I haven't.
When she worked night shift.
I have never been more mad at a sibling than when I would work all night, be up all day, work all night, try to lay down and sleep, and I'll be asleep for like 2 hours, exhausted.
10 o'clock in the morning.
10 o'clock in the morning, my sister's calling. What are you doing? Oh, gosh, it made me so mad.
It made her mad, but I could not get her to retaliate. I was like, call her at 2 in the morning. Wake her ass up. I ain't going to Hardee's. I can't wait in that line. I got things to do today. I ain't got time to wait in that. I still haven't figured out.
Their drive-through is a well-oiled machine. It goes quick. You may be in a long line, but you're going to get through it quickly.
I don't know how you could pull up to a situation and see that and be like, okay.
This is where I want to sit.
I want to get in the back of this line.
I'll starve before I wait in a line.
Holly, it's not about lines.
I don't want to wait.
That's how I got convinced her to fly down to Gulf Shores in
I don't want to talk about it.
I need to give the pilot an answer. And
I said I would do it. But I don't want to talk about it beforehand.
Maybe I don't want to do it. Maybe I'm scared now.
As little mention as possible of flying. Thank you.
Okay. I'm not even going to make any jokes. I don't want to ruin it. Because I took an 8-hour trip and made it 2 hours. And I'm pumped about that.
Anytime I think of it, it turns my stomach. Oh.
I'm like, they said it would take 2 hours. Can you make it go faster? Well, it would be more dangerous. I don't care. It's faster. I get there an hour and a half, but I don't want to go. Shannon says, watch Lost before the flight.
Shannon, what's wrong with you?
Watch Castaway.
I would die of a heart attack. I would never, even if I physically survive a plane crash, I would have a heart attack from being scared to death.
Yeah, I don't play with her. I have to have a talk with the pilot about that. We don't make jokes.
I don't think she will. And if I had to pick somebody to fly, it would be her. It's not her. I think she is who I would want to fly me anywhere.
I mean, I would pick a male pilot if I could pick, but
she'll whip your ass, buddy.
I mean, I'm just saying, you want somebody as competent
as
possible.
It's not that. It's just.
You know, you don't pick to drive you anywhere. Female Asians. Don't want that to happen. I'm just saying. They don't even look before they switch lanes.
We've enjoyed doing this show. It's 5 years was a good run.
Pretty well documented. Shannon said it'd be an awesome time for a prank.
I will shat my pants on that little plane, and everybody's going to have to endure it.
I'll buy you a parachute. You feel better?
Yeah.
I'll buy you a parachute. I'll borrow one. Or get a trash bag or something. You can just hold it. Just slow you down.
Holly.
Thunder Radio Morning Show Overdrive, financed by New Haven Mortgage. Holly, welcome back.
Thanks, buddy.
Final segment of the day, final segment of the week, or we got a couple segments here, I guess. Good news is we haven't done Florida Man Friday yet, so that means we can do it right here. First, I want to tell everybody about my friends at Dirtworks, though. So it's been dry out there. It's, everybody's like, we need rain. Sure, yeah, we need rain. But let's take advantage of the dry. And that's the perfect time to do excavation work at your home. Maybe you've got a place where water does stand when it does rain, or you got drainage issues up around your house. That's not good. That's not safe for your home and the structure of it. Well, Dirtworks can fix all that for you. They can put in drainage systems. They can rework how all the water flows. They are very good at this. They're the skilled surgeons of this world. They are the people you want to call. And they can do driveways. They can do land clearing, all that as well at Dirtworks. 931-409-0782. 931-409-0782. Again, 931-409-0782. And they're online, dirtworksforyou.com. That's dirt, W-O-R-X, the number 4, the letter U.com. All right, Holly, Florida Man Friday.
Yes.
Bad boys, what you going to do?
Did you see where, I guess, a pro-Trump pilot flew a banner over Taylor Swift's Eras Tour in Florida?
That's awesome.
Okay, so a small plane flew over the Hard Rock Stadium in Miami with a banner that said, Trump 2024, ready for it, cat lady, MAGA.
That's my level of trolling.
I thought you would like that.
I love a good troll,
just
man.
the troll.
I love a good troll.
All right. Florida man was arrested for posing as a security officer at a Taylor Swift concert. So
this has happened more. We just had one of these posers yesterday.
Yesterday.
At a fair or something.
At a fair.
Okay.
This one was at the Taylor Swift concert. A Florida man
froze.
I was trying to find it.
She said,
a Florida man was arrested last week after police claimed he posed as a security guard to get into the first of Taylor Swift's Miami shows. Ivan Mariotti was arrested at the Hard Rock Stadium on charges of falsely impersonating an officer and interference with a sporting or entertaining event. According to the arrest report, he was spotted dressed in a suit, wearing a badge over his neck, near the floor or field area of the venue. He was spotted by an actual security guard. When questioned by authorities, he said he was hired by 4 women to work security, and he escorted the women into the property and to their respective seats.
He is security for...
He was hired
to be security for patrons?
4 women. He didn't. He wanted you. He wanted you to think that these women were worthy of
their own security.
However, 2 of the women told police their aunt hired a driver for the evening, and they didn't know why he was wearing that badge.
I wondered what that was all about. He drove us here. I didn't know he was in here. Oh no!
So
this guy had plans.
Mariotti, who is an Italian national, remained at the Turner Guilford Knight Correctional Center on an immigration hold and a $1,500 bond.
What was he doing? He was probably just trying to catch a free show. And he wanted to get real close. So he was going to wear his badge and his suit.
Why did he have that badge, though?
I don't know. You'd be better off getting like the yellow event, jackets.
I saw a thing that said, or a theory that said, if you dress like a construction worker and carry a ladder, they'll pretty much let you in anywhere.
Isn't that what that guy did at that Trump rally?
Oh,
He had
well, yeah.
he had a ladder. He just,
I don't think he was dressed like.
Do. I'm just going to climb up on top of this building with this gun. Don't mind me.
Spaghetti. A drunk Florida man tosses pasta, lands a felony. So a 40-year-old 40-year-old Florida man named Markel Royale got himself tossed. Like, for some reason, words are hard.
You're having
all
a
of sudden.
real hard time. You may read it?
I'm going to do it. According to news, Markel and his wife were having an argument, and to no surprise, alcohol was involved. Markel, already a few drinks deep, got mad and did what any reasonable person would not do, and he threw a whole bowl of spaghetti at his wife.
They like to throw the food down there in Florida.
Florida, they just will beat you with their dinner. They don't care.
They throw it. They throw the food. We get a lot of these on Florida Man Friday.
Cops showed up at the scene and found her basically looking like a human pasta dish. The poor lady was covered head to toe in spaghetti sauce. The officers weren't laughing because it wasn't his first run-in with the law. He had already had a history of domestic violence.
Shocker.
So they pretty much threw him in there, and he's got a $15,000 bond. He's got 20 years of trouble, including drug possession to gun charges, 10 cocaine busts. He's been in prison, and that sounds like a good place for him.
Yeah, let's keep him there. I'd say the spaghetti tossing is the least of his offenses. This guy's slapping his wife around with spaghetti noodles.
Florida man.
Inappropriate.
Florida man accused of being a serial church burglar used the phone to do a search, quote, "Where do church keep money?" And other searches, it include, do churches have safes? And also, how to cut a shirt into a mask.
Why do you have to Google that?
Yeah, this guy is accused of robbing a church last week. He now faces
not a lot of brain cells here, I don't think.
Now faces additional charges after a search of his phone revealed incriminating search history. 20-year-old Jeremy Lang. He was arrested after burglarizing a church in Pensacola.
I got no patience for you if you're robbing old people and you're robbing churches. Like, what are you doing?
He's in jail on a $270,000 bond.
What did they find on his phone? I think it's more than the church robberies for a $270,000 bond.
Okay, originally charged with burglary, drug possession, obstruction of justice, and gun and burglary tool possession. Several additional charges were announced, including 5 church burglary, criminal mischief charges, 3 counts of larceny, and a count of motor vehicle burglary. Gracious.
He likes to steal things,
Changing lanes while speeding.
And speeding, yes. My favorite is how to cut a shirt into a mask. I don't understand. I don't understand the question. Like, what do you mean? Like, I don't. Just pull it up over your face, man. I don't know. Go get a mask. When you're Googling how to be a burglar, it's not going to be a successful career path. Like, you know, it's like, how do I rob this church? How do I burgle it?
On the spot, you've never Googled how to turn a shirt into a mask.
I've not.
What would you do if you had a shirt right now and a pair of scissors and someone said, turn that into a mask? How would you cut it?
Well, I don't even know if I would cut it. I think I would just take the shirt and wrap it around my head and tie it in the back.
Okay. So you would just have like a shirt around your whole face, or just your mouth and nose?
Mouth and nose, yeah. And leave my eyes open, and I would just tie it in the back.
So fabric around your face, your mouth and nose, and a big wad of fabric at the back of your head.
Yes.
I was thinking what I might do is cut one of the sleeves out and put the sleeve
Over your
sleeve
head?
over my head like a toboggan and just cut out a couple eye holes.
That would work. You're more crafty than I.
I don't know if that's crafty.
Oh, I'm looking it up now. This says just tie the sleeves of the shirt behind your head.
Well, if it's a
This is WikiHow. How to make a ninja mask out of a t-shirt in 10 steps. I'm serious. That's the title.
one segment, I should look up the most outrageous WikiHows.
How to make a ninja mask out of a t-shirt. 10 steps. Ninjas are smart, sneaky, and stealthy. Who wouldn't want to be one? Making a ninja mask can seem like a tough ordeal.
Can it?
Especially since the classic masks cover your entire face except your eyes. However, with just a few knots and folds, you can make a ninja mask out of a t-shirt in under 5 minutes to complete your ninja outfit.
Which Ninja Turtle did you like most?
Michelangelo. The orange one. Go Vols.
Is that why you liked it?
A lot of my decisions
were
in my
based
youth
on the
were based
color
on
orange?
the color orange.
Okay.
Yeah. Go
Which
Vols.
popsicle? I'll take the orange
I
one.
like the orange one. I like Fanta. I still drink Fanta. I'm the
Ew.
only one
Blech.
keeping them in business. I don't drink a lot, but
I
orange
never
Fanta on a
liked
hot day is pretty good.
fruit flavored sodas.
Grape soda?
Oh,
Oh,
no.
it's grape.
My aunt or whoever, we'd be at a birthday party and there would be like a 2 liter of grape and orange soda. And I'm like,
Off brand too.
we don't want this. Or I didn't. I wanted Coca-Cola.
Everything orange. I like the orange Starburst. I want the orange Lifesavers. I love the orange Runts.
You like the flavor?
I like the flavor.
Okay.
But I think my decision making was driven by the fact that you're not a true Tennessee fan if you eat anything red. Crimson.
Orange was my least favorite of all the fruit flavored things.
Love it. And that's how opposite we are.
But you can finish my orange and I'll eat your red. Or pink. I liked pink.
I like the pink ones.
Strawberry.
I'm not saying I don't eat the other ones.
But if you were picking like a game piece for a game, you would pick like the orange piece.
Yeah, I want the orange one. Go Vols.
What did you go for in Monopoly?
I don't even remember. It's been a while since I played Monopoly.
Okay, I didn't know if you had like a
Ice Storm of 99 ruined Monopoly for me. Played a lot of Monopoly that year. Just days and days of Monopoly. There's nothing to do.
I go for the little dog, and if the little dog ain't available, then the thimble.
The thimble. I like the thimble.
It was a shoe.
I never got too into that. You know, which one? That didn't matter. Shannon says orange Fanta and peanuts.
I worked with a lady that every morning she would bring a Sundrop in and drop her peanuts
I've seen
into
people
the bottom.
drop the peanuts into their Coke. I've seen that.
I'm not down for
I don't
that.
do that.
I don't like food.
I don't do that,
floating in
and
my drink.
I don't do ice cream floats.
I don't like that.
I don't
either.
root beer. I don't like that. I've tried that and thought, man, that everybody, you're supposed to like this.
I like
but-
nuts and I like Coke, but I don't want to. I just don't want. That's like backwash, basically, right? Just
Yeah.
food floating in your.
I don't like that. Yeah. If I see something floating in my drink, I'm not having
I
that
can
drink.
eat nuts while I'm drinking a Coke, and that's fine.
Yeah, but I'm not mixing them together. We are a little bit alike in some ways. All right. Parting thoughts. We're out of time. We're done with Florida Man Friday.
Make sure to tune in tonight
Yeah.
to the ball game.
High school football tonight. Early start. Friday Night Thunder pregame show is at 5 tonight. Normally it's at 6, but we're Eastern time tonight. We're at Ottawa. So 5 o'clock Friday Night Thunder, 6 o'clock kickoff, and it's all right here on Thunder Radio. Tune in. We put on the best darn high school coverage there ever was, I promise you. And then tomorrow, lots of Halloween events. Common John Brewing Company, 12 to 3. It's a good event for the kids. 3 to 5 over at the Administrative Plaza. Custom Auto and Rod Shop puts their event on. Another great event for the kids. Their car cruise in and trunk or treat. And then tomorrow night at 6, Common John Brewing Company's got their adult costume contest happening. And going to be a lot of fun at Common John Brewing Company tomorrow evening. So lots of things happening. And we hope to see you out and about supporting different community events. Morning show, Overdrive, financed by New Haven Mortgage, newhavenmtg.com. NMLS 1477317.
New Haven Mortgage features experienced lenders with over 60 years in the business, making New Haven Mortgage your trusted local partner in home ownership. Our seasoned team brings a wealth of experience to help you navigate the
All right.
All right. I hope everybody has a good weekend.
Holly's gonna just.
That's it for me.
She's done. Well, I will tell everybody it's Friday. It's Fried Fish Friday over at
Mercantile.
And they also got their grab and go breakfast right now. It starts at 7 o'clock. Lunch starts at 11. And they got dinner going on tonight. Full service breakfast tomorrow at 8. Do not forget their full service breakfast.
They have their
Saturdays.
fall stuff.
30% off. Yeah. So get on by and see them. 210 North Irwin Street. See y'all. Y'all tune in tonight starting at 5.